Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion, and I will be your game developer for this stream. I am working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes, which I hope to release early next year. And I still got a lot of work I need to do, a lot of polish is still needed, and making really good progress though. So currently we have the store page submitted to Steam for review, and hopefully it will get improved in a couple of days. I still need to record some more gameplay footage to spread out on social media, and then I need to create a few new Twitch elements, new intro, some overlay assets as well, and update my homepage. So that and all the other stuff going on with development, so I'm quite busy lately. So as far as development goes, this stream I'm going to be working on the heroes, so let me update that real quick, and that would be over, let's see, not here. Here we go. So we're going to say heroes. Alright, so starting with the wizard, who currently is using bipedal locomotion, even though they actually float. So I'm fixing that right now so that he will show proper floating instead of just walking around like this. Go. Alright, and now I need to test it in an actual game, make sure that it looks correct. So let's go to the Unknown Ruins. And let's start a quick game. And it looks like my cat had just left her cat tree as I was getting started. We're going to keep an eye on that though. So, anyway, let's see. I want to be anyone but the wizard. So I want to make sure the computer is using it correctly. So we're going to spectate. Let's look at none of the computer. Oh, there we go. Let's keep an eye on that wizard. All right, looking good. I want to see more of that wizard, though. All right, that looks good. Now, the reason for all the jitter is that it's compiling shaders right now, so once that's done, then the game should go smoothly, more smoothly. Alright, let's hit that action in there. Here we go. Oh, and the shaders are busted again. Alright, but so far it looks pretty good. I'd say good enough to commit to source control here. So we're going to do that and say updated wizard animation blueprint to no longer look like they're running. Need to fix that for a while. Now I'm going to work on bringing in some new melee trails. So let's go to Mega Gym. Okay. And after we let it compile, we're going to show you the new melee trail assets I'm going to experiment with. Alright, let's wait for these to compile, kind of like on the field. I want to get to these over here. So, I need to decide which of these to use for 4 of the heroes. So we're not going to use... I want to use a different one for each. The question is which one to use. And I'm starting with the Centaurk halberd because it's so big. We're going to do that one first. I'm already thinking about this one here. This looks pretty good. This being the one... Actually, let's get a closer shot. I think I start with that one because it is a heavy blade, it does a lot of damage, and I think that one would be appropriate for it. So let's have a look at which one is that? Stylized Trail 0. Now it may be heavy, but we'll see. We'll give it a chance. It's Trail 0. That's in the M5 VFX RPG. Okay, let's bring up our editor and see how we can wire it into the Centaurk. Okay, so let me go to the danger room, which is sort of a universal gym for trying all kinds of different things. And let's go, close this. And then we're going to select the Centaurk to spawn. That's Ulrich. And let's see how he looks right now. So when he's on the blue team, kind of get this, I think this trail's a bit heavy. So that's what we have right now, and I want to do something that's more cartoony and less heavy. So let's see how easy it is to bring that over. So we have the asset in our content folder. Now let's go to the weapon. And there's the halberd. And if you look at it, let's go to the static mesh. And there are 2 pins here which make up the melee trail, and that is going to be how we know how it appears in the game. So how do I change that trail? I need to so I have this component here, cosmetics, cues. Trying to remember how to do that because I haven't changed the trail in so long. Let's see. This is probably it. Oh, the animation, that's right. So he has 4 different attack sequences. We're going to try and hooking in that new one in. So let me turn the desktop audio off so that doesn't get as annoying. Check. And then, yeah, see that swinging there? Alright, this is cosmetic trail. Trail info, here we go. So that's the current trail. Where is the new one? I think it starts with an M5 VFX. Oh, was it the RPG or Volume 2? Oh, it was this one. NS Stylized Trail 0. Let's try that. Doesn't look right. Oh, I probably need to set the parameters on it. It's duration, lifetime material width. That's set up differently than the trail I have already. So if I go back and look at this one, you have the start and end trail locations and then these colors. This seems to have a completely different setup with material, lifetime, and duration. So how does that work? I'm going to have to go back to the sample project and take a look. So let's leave these open and let's reopen the sample project. I need to see how they attach to the weapons. And by the way, what I do is anytime I buy some VFX assets from Fab, I put them all in this one monolithic project called the VFX Mega Gym. It's the easy way for me to sample everything and decide what I want to bring into the game and what to not bring in. And with that, it's just easy to work with. So let's go back to seeing how the animations work here. So let's look at this one. I'll have to admit, now this one's kind of looking better now that I think about it. I'm just curious as to see which one that is. One. Let's export that one too. Now, how does this work? Alright, that's a sword. How is that attached? So it's attached directly to the sword. Is there anything else? So we go here. Miss Niagara. Huh. So I guess it's as simple as what if I can stop the sword from... What if I go like this? Oh, okay. Well, that answers my question. I wonder what would happen if I were to change some of the geometry. Okay, so it follows the object. That's what I was curious about. So I'll need to attach an emitter to skeletal mesh. Okay, there's a socket here for trail center. Okay, so I need to make a trail center socket and then attach it. I wonder if we'll look at animation preview. I'm curious about that. So let's go back here. We'll make a new one called Center Trail. Oh, this is going to be kind of a challenge because this is a curved. I don't think that asset was meant for curved. So what I'll do is put it between start and end and just see how it works out. A little more here. So it kind of makes a straight line almost. I wonder how that works. So we'll say Center Trail. Save that. Let's go to here. He's got the halberd. Now let's do it from the weapon. Here's the halberd. Let's add a Niagara emitter. Attach it to center. And I forgot the name of the asset. It was Stylized Trail. And also means is I need to go in here, and where was it? Oh, where was it set up? Oh yeah, the animation, okay. So I may have to get rid of this. I wonder if I can just disable it. Oh, can't. So this is something that I made, so... Mesh trail, was it a mesh trail or a trail? I think it was a trail. Cosmetic trail, got it. Oh, but where do I set it as... Oh, enabled. I guess I have to make a new parameter for it. Now the reason I'm not compiling it while running the editor is I had problems with this back in the Unreal 4 days, and I think it's broken my build enough times where, although they've improved it, I just still don't trust it. And the last time I did try it in Unreal 5, it worked, but it was actually slower than it was to actually close the editor, build, and then reopen it. So, you know, if they make it better, then I'll start using it, but until then, I'm just going to do it that way, the way I am. So I just added this boolean here, and that should let me turn off the old one. So let's go to the animation. Oh, I didn't make a blueprint. Oh, no, I did. Show trail. Here we go. Hey, there we go. It worked. And there were actually a couple of them. One, and there were 3 others. Oh, 4, yeah, 3 others. 2. Seven and 8. Okay, so that's gone. Now for the new one, I'm gonna have to fiddle with these parameters, but oops. Let's see how it looks. Oh, wrong character. Oh. Okay. It's not showing up. Wait a minute. Now I need to go probably start editing these. Lifetime's half a second, that's why. Alright, let's make this $9.99. Okay. Well, that didn't help. Oh, the trail itself is... okay. A duration. So lifetime is 0.5, duration is 99. So let's see if he's red. It's better. I'm gonna try the other one. The trail one. I think I like the first one better. Yeah, too many lines. I like the first one more. Let's go back to that one. Yeah, slightly less lines, but I can still see them. But yeah, you see, it has this kind of more flat, cartoony, less, how can I say this, less shades of the color. You got kind of mostly two colors here. You got the pink kind of background, well, over the blue, it looks like the way it is, and then the yellow, it's pretty solid. Also, it looks like it's along the edge, it's not along the curve of the blade. Yeah, that won't do. So, again, so it goes back to my other concern about, yeah, center trail, that it wants a line. So let's try this, but I think it wants a rotation. Let's make it kind of rotate in this direction a bit. Let's try slow motion. Oh, didn't want to do that. Using another ability on accident. Alright, let's slow this down a bit, and let's look at that in slow motion. Yeah, it's too far up. You gotta bring it down. Yeah, this is the concern I had about the line. You can probably make it go here to here. We'll have to bring it down a bit. Yeah, it's about the halfway point. Hey, just rotate a bit more. Yeah, maybe that too. Let's get a better view of this. Alright, that's better. Yeah, so clearly it's too high. Rotate a bit more. Bring it out a bit. Let's give that a shot. I think that might... Let's see how that looks. I could also make it longer too. Maybe I will. But let's see how it looks. Yeah, it's still too high. I guess the direction of the swings. But yeah, I think... Yeah, I do want to use that though. Let's bring it down. More like here. Well, alright, so it's kind of coming out like that. I still want to make it a little bit taller, so let's go back to the weapon. And here's the thing. A bit backwards, alright. Alright, just a bit, just a little bit. But here's the thing. Obviously, looking like that, may not be quite right. Now, in the heat of the action, players probably won't notice it. That said, if I'm taking a screenshot, well, that's pretty good. What do we got? Now, I'm tempted to move it down more, but I want this part of the blade to be involved. As a screenshot, I could, maybe I should move it back down a little bit more. It's close. Maybe rotate it a little bit. So we're gonna move, alright, down. Yeah, offset a bit. Just a bit. Yeah, I might be happy with this. I think it's okay. What I could do is pull it in a bit. I could pull it in toward the handle, but then you'd have this open gap here, since the torque would make the magic energy to flow outwards. So, you think I should push it a bit more toward the handle, or do you think this looks pretty good? Because I do like how it fills this over here a bit. I think the top line should be on that pointy top. Okay, so this, okay, the top line should be on the pointy top. Okay, so let's try. So what if you moved it for funsies? Let's move it back. And then the rotation, we try to connect the other two points. So maybe pushing significantly back. It also doesn't look quite that. So this should be. Try to set the angle from the top point to the last spike that goes forward on the axe. From the top point to the last spike that goes forward. So here, okay. So let's there. So then we're going to need to move this forward. To the last point. That's close. Let's see what that gets us. Nope, I stunned him. I put those too close to the spawn point. Alright, that's a pretty good view. So we got from the tip, well, it's short of the tip, but roughly from the tip. And I could extend the length a little more. That's a property I'll have to set on the weapon. To, oh yeah, last point, it's there. It's a little hard to see, but it is. So I need to push, so I need to change the rotation a hair, make it a little bit longer. Try to set the angle from the top point last spike. So let's change the length to width to about 150. That might be more than enough. And then, what's the last point? I think it needs to go a little more up this way. Oh, is this snapping? Oh, no, more this way. Alright, it looks closer. Okay, so now, yeah, it looks like it's almost touching the points. But yeah, it is Yeah, it is as you say. It is kind of pushing the magic energy out. Like it's cutting through the air here, and it's making this. If I could even get that to split... Oh. Just got an idea. What if I had 2 emitters at half the length? Actually, no, that would probably make it look really bad. Let's keep it to 1. Alright, so let's say... Alright, and then let's do at the... about the player camera. Yeah, I would not, as a gamer, I would not see this gap and think, oh, this doesn't look right very much. So, and the thing is, the other weapons are roughly straight. This is the only one that kind of has a curve on it. The outside line looks much better like this. It's well connected. Okay. Well, let's keep it. So even kind of when it's at ease, it kind of makes sense. Now, of course, the question now is, well, how do we make it only show up when he's swinging? Well, I'll have to figure that out. But, so for this particular character, kind of in summary, didn't want that. In summary, we now have a center mark here for these kind of trails. So now this mesh is more diversified, so we can support different kinds of trails. So, secondly, we now have the built means to turn off a trail, and that's pretty handy. I don't know why those trails are hanging around. It's I think it's a bug in my in here somewhere. Hello, gap me. Looks fast. Someone gets to. Can't you fill that gap with a dormant? Well, what can I fill it with? It may require changing the shape of the weapon itself. Or I could try my double emitter idea. I think I will. I want to see up or down, fail or pass. What I'm going to do is create 2 emitters. In fact, I'm going to put them at the start and the end trail. No, I'm going to put them along the handle. I'm just going to make some test 1. Whoa, didn't want that. Let's put test 1 right here, and then test 2. And we'll move test 2. Let's see. I'm going to do it on the handle. So let's move. It's going to look silly, but I want to see this. So test 1 here, test 2 there. And then we're going to go here. I'm going to... Let's see. Did I rotate this? No. It should be safe. Let's change this to... Let's change the parent socket to test 1. Pick another one. Make it test 2. Alright, I want to see what this does. Okay, so the widths, what if I make the widths more? And what if I, in fact, why don't I have them both larger widths? So we have 150, we're going to go to 200 each. And we're going to make them overlap a little closer. Alright, let's see how that looks. Ooh. You feel gas make the weapon be on fire? Maybe. Yeah, I can kind of see there's a gap. Not a fan of that gap. If I made the width longer. Oh boy. You know, that's not too bad. Point is, maybe I could have a second emitter fill the gap. Oh, what I could do is, yeah, it does look a bit, well, alright, what do we do about that? It looks too much. We can probably... change some of these values here. Color... which we're going to change later anyway, but we change color... is there an alpha somewhere? Or you know what I could do is, since this weapon is curved and the other ones are not, maybe I will use... maybe in this particular weapon, I will use the classic way of doing it, but I'm going to edit that trail to try to make it look more like this. That would entail, basically, so I'd roll back what I did, and I would kind of have these side by side, and I would try to learn how this one works better, and then adjust the other one, perhaps in, so like ribbon renderer parameters. That might be the way to go. Because it wouldn't be the first time that I did not add some new VFX, because the existing ones were just a better fit. So let me pause on this weapon and go to the other ones. So what I'll do is, let's see, so let's roll back. Well, I want to keep those changes. These were good changes, I think. And defaults to true. So we'll say notify state trail can now be turned on and off per what was it? Not per notify state. So just these two. All right. We're going to roll these back. We're going to roll this back too. We're going to keep this. We're going to hang on to these assets I imported in. And I'm going to look at my list of characters who needed updating. Okay, he's actually the last one I'll do. Let's go to the mace. In fact, I wonder if that trail would be right for the mace. And we'll bring that up. So we're going to bring in Horse. Okay, so this is the Barbarian, and his trail looks like this. But the thing is, his weapon, you could probably go run and get away with a straight line on this one. I think the shape would be just fine. Here's another thing I like about him. He likes to beat things up. Alright, so let's go to the Horse's weapon. Alright, so again, we have our trails here. Probably going to want to make a new center trail. It's an odd rotation for that. Alright, let's put it here in the center of the ball. And then we'll have it extend through the ball. Alright, then we'll add a new Next to our mesh. Oh, and I forgot the name already. What was it called? And a stylized trail. And now we gotta go to the animations. Oh, good, there's only one. That makes things easier. Did something wrong, I think. So, oh, Trials Trail, then 99, 120. Not showing. Trail looks right. Oh, maybe it's hiding. No, it's not hiding, I don't think. And where did it go? All right, let's oh, I didn't put it in the socket. Center trail. No, still not showing up. What did I do wrong? Looks right. Looks right. Let's do a really exaggerated width. Nope, doesn't seem to like it very much. Stylized trail, let's try the other one. Nope, not there either. Melee shape. No idea. Let's try. It's going to do a sanity check. Let's detach it from the socket. Let's find another VFX to use. That's a little more obvious than that. Yeah, that one's pretty obvious. Oh, not showing. Let me double check that's the right mesh. Oh, that's actually the weapon. Well, wait a minute. Oh, I've been instrumented the wrong one. That's it. So this is the one I want. And this one... Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm just going to not save that. Okay, this is the one we want. That's better. But we are going to need to change the duration for testing. Yeah, its rotation is wrong. So I need to change this. I'd rather change the socket. So I think. Oh, which axis was it? Nope. Wait a minute. Again. Oh, so that... Okay, so that's too long for starters. And it should also go from top to bottom, so that's wrong. So back here... No. Okay, let me look at rotation here. Let me see this again without any changes. Okay. So it's rotating. So we need to change it. I wonder if I can change it real, like, on the fly. So let's rotate that. So it's facing this way. I wonder if it'll take effect on the spot. I didn't think so. Okay, let's try that again, because it might be it. Okay, I think that's the right angle. We want to make it less in length. Let's take that down to 100. Okay, so we got, oh, I was almost on the money. But we could shorten it a bit and move it up a little bit, just to kind of encapsulate just the ball area. Although I kind of like that some of the handles is also, I could live with this. So this looks better to me than the previous one for sure. I'm going to try the other emitter. You know what I like about this is that the lines are thinner around the handle. It's almost like I changed the length without changing it. Yeah, I like this a little more. Plus, I don't want it to be as solid as the great axe, as the halberd. I think I'll try this for now. So, And I can always go change to the other one later. So let's look at how to clean this up. What is this? Oh, V2. Okay, I remember what this is. All right, so this is V2. I want to undo the changes to the first one before I make any further new changes. So do not touch this. Do not touch this. Change that and don't touch that. Yeah, that changed. Okay. Let's go back in and make sure we didn't undo anything we didn't mean to. Okay. So, those arrows coming out of the humans are Peggy 18. That's another thing. I'm gonna improve that pounce. We could do a much better shockwave and increase the camera shake a bit on that. I want it to really feel like it's a punch. Maybe get him higher in the air too. Okay, so now how do we turn the thing on and off when he's swinging this? That's a good question. How do I do that? I think we're done changing this. Yeah. So we need to turn this on and off. Oh no, I'm not making it weaker for the Alliance. No way. Alliance will have to just deal with it. And there are no Alliance members in this game. This is strictly the Horde. Although I did, at the very beginning of developing this, I did want to have a lineup of different species. Like I wanted to have some humans. I wanted to have maybe an orc or two. I wanted to have a snake, like a gigantic cobra. I wanted to have like a gnome or like a little goblin in a robot, but my artist talked me out of it. It was a bit overambitious, I think. The orc lineup I think works well, especially since the orcs themselves are kind of a bit diverse in how they are. I mean, you got this guy. He's a centaur. Yeah, we can clean that up. We'll make that a little less busy. And we have a were-orc. Here's your snake. No, that wasn't what I had in mind. Now, I wonder if I saw the concept for it somewhere. Okay. Now I'm curious. It may be my old design. This is like a really old design, though. I don't even know if I have it anymore. Design, heroes, backlog. Oh, hey, no kidding! I actually do have it. Okay, I'm gonna take you down memory lane real quick. I was gonna have a blade master, like dual blades, sword slasher. That would be our 10th hero, but I think 9 is a good number to start with. Yeah, this was the kind of the thing I was telling you about in the machine. And then this was the snake, and they would use hypnosis. And there's the ball there, and they would use hypnosis too. Hey, Sentinelix! Oh boy, what a time! What a raid! Well then, since we're gonna do a raid, I'm going to have to say hearty hello to everyone, and we're going to have to play a celebratory round of the game itself to show everyone what this game is all about. So let me temporarily duck out of here, and let's go ahead and fire up a recent build. And I'll show you the desert map with the... Actually, there is a sandworm in this game. All right, let's get it going. Let's do a show you custom play. It's a fairly new feature here. You get to set up your own server. I do hope they go smoothly too. Let's play offline. I actually need to test this. Oh, it doesn't work. All right, fine. Public game it is. And by the way, technically this game isn't closed to alpha. I haven't really given out many keys lately, but if anyone wants to help me test, I have a sign up. You just type in, I think it was alpha, and then you can get in on it. So let's go ahead and start in the desert field. I'm going to be the, I like being the rogue, that's my main. Yes, we also have a Beastmaster who rides a lynx mount. Oh. Got me. Ooh, that must be the sandworm. Give me that ball. Uh-oh, the other team activated the sandworm's power. Now I'm getting sucked back to my own goal. Oh, I got caught in the spike trap. This kind of soccer game watched on TV? Well, hey, maybe, you know, it'd be really a riot is if after the early access comes out, yeah, there's a sandworm, then I could go on Twitch, look for the game, and see people streaming it. I would just get such a kick out of that. All right. So you have, in this game, there are 9 heroes. Oh yeah, each one has 4 abilities. A primary weapon, which is what I'm using here. A dash ability, like a slide or a tackle or a teleport, and an offense and a defense ability. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's that sandworm. Take some spike trap. Oh, if we get that sandworm, then we get a wind that will pull the ball toward us. Oh, too late. No, you don't. Here, have another turret. Yes! That turret is really nasty. I actually had to nerf it a bit. Alright, let's do this. No, you don't. Oh, almost had both. Oh, he got him. Oh, looks like I never saw that. I don't remember that animation for the werewolf before. Uh-oh. Yeah, now I'm getting pulled back to my goal again. Oh. No, you don't. What was a disaster just happened over here? Oh, he missed. Come on, we got this. Oh, I'm going. Oh. Oh, we can still get this. Yes. Oh, well, by the way, you can switch heroes mid-game too. Now I'm going to be the Beastmaster. Oh, sweet. He uses dragon there, or wyvern. Pass it, pass it. All right. By the way, I designed the AI to favor passing to the players because the players need to get in the game, and the AI can't do all the work. All right. I got it. Oh, we almost got it. Uh-oh. Going to speed things up here. The Samurai ability to make a good streamer award that chatters could implement. Yeah, I feel like there's an untapped gold mine of things you could do integrate with Twitch. I just don't know what I want to do yet. Some speed. I get my jackrabbit to speed me up. And I have my dog, my corgi will chase the enemies. Oh. All right, corgi, do your magic. He's too small, though. I need to make it... when your familiars are attacking, I can't even see them. I need to fix that. I really like that choice. The AI passing off house shows the player more scenarios where passing is viable. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Hey, we could shut them out. This might be a shutout. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm going to encourage, I want this to be like a passing game. I don't want people to be heroes with the ball. Oh. I think this game, and I think it will be, I think good players will be active passers. Oh, yeah, and I'm also working on a ping wheel. Whoa, look out for that. Oh. Oh, come on, one more chance. Oh. Come on, 4-3, I can get this. Yes! We got this. So I have some fake stats here that shows that we're going to eventually have leaderboards and such. I'm going to do one more match. I want to show you the other slog bog. That's another custom level. Oh, actually, no. I want to show you the new... oh, but the frame rate isn't good. No, I'll show you the slog bog. Yeah, writing enemy hearts hard enough. Writing team mechanics is daunting. Cool game. It's been a lot of hard work. Thanks. Yeah, it's been about 3 years of my free time. You know what? What the heck? I know the frame rate is a bit broken. It's going to be a little sluggish to play, but this is the brand new Mount Volcano field. I'll show that to you. All right, I'm going to be the were-orc because that's a lot of fun. Yeah, the frame rate is not good because there's a lot of shadows in it, and I just need to reduce the shadow and the light counts. Oh yeah, this is why I like playing melee heroes. They are just... Yeah, when you play a game like this, you think you can be a ranged hero with a ranged weapon or a melee, and your instinct's going to be normally, well, I'm going to be ranged because that's, I can get them from afar, I can be safe. But, oh yeah, there's falling boulders. Oh, we got a goal for that one. But yeah, the melee heroes, they're faster than the ranged, and they do more damage, or more DPS. So there's incentive to play them. I think there's now. I haven't really had much play testing done outside of me. So have you put in multiplayer mechanics? So the closest I have to that, first of all, this is already multiplayer without bots. You can have 10 players in a game, 5v5. It should work online. I played another streamer a few weeks ago. That said, one of the again, look at the alpha sign up. You can get your own copy. for free. Just give me testing feedback is all. But as far as multiplayer mechanics go, the hero selection shows you your team composition, and you can kind of see in a visual mini field how many offense, midfield, and defense you have. And you'll encourage players to kind of choose a specialty that isn't really doesn't have a good showing at the moment. But as far as multiplayer go, I am working on the ping wheel. Right now, the ping wheel does absolutely nothing. But I am going to let you do taunts. I'm going to let you call for help and let you signal to pass the ball. So if I'm like near the goal, I'm going to use the ping wheel to tell the ball carrier to pass it. So yeah, there's going to be some of those mechanics in the game, and we'll see how things work out. But back to the Twitch thing for a minute. My current idea is to let the viewership have a presence in the crowds. Like they're up here right now. I mean, you almost never see them is a problem. But I'm going to bring them closer in. But the idea is that Twitch viewers could be in the crowd, and you could maybe, I don't know, you could cheer your streamer on. I haven't worked out all the details, but that's just kind of thing I'm thinking about. You guys go fight. I'm going to change characters. I'm going to be, I really like, oh, sweet. Oh, I like this character, and I'll show you why. They're a melee character. Oh, let that one in. It looks like it'd be a good esports game. Could be. Yeah, so this staff, I love this melee staff. It feels so good to play melee. Oh, I'm getting revenge on that one. Yeah, see, look at this melee fight. I think I whipped him, but that was fun. Yeah, look at now it's them too. But it feels good. It just feels right, and I feel like I'm effective. So, yeah, and I want every hero to kind of give you that feeling, and we get that. Oh, nice goal. All right, now let me buff my team. So when we get near the center again, there. I think I buffed it. Oh no, I silenced the other team. Whoops, I forgot my own abilities. All right, now we'll do the buff. Oh yeah, look at that fight. That was a good fight. Oh wait, the ball was that way. Get back over there. Oh, I ran into that one. Enabling the audience to once per game, round trigger something that affects both teams. Yeah. I just wonder if I want to do that in Quick Match or not versus a custom game. I want Quick Match to be vanilla, well, reasonably vanilla, but I'll think it over. Because maybe I think it should be vanilla, but maybe the players, may have different opinions. Yeah. It's like hockey meets soccer. No, this is actually a soccer game broke out during a fight. All right, now let's do the buff for real this time. There. See now, look how fast we are now. Our weapons are buffed up, but it's limited time, so we got to hurry and make the most of it. And that buff, that is another multiplayer mechanic. Those buffs, those are midfielders. Midfielders are support. Oh, he got whaled by the rock. So as a so when you join a quick match game, you gotta want to have one or two people as midfielders to help support with those buffs. And I expect, since I haven't really had a lot of mass testing, a lot of public testing, I'm probably gonna make some drastic changes to some of these abilities before the end. Part of me hopes that I don't have to, but you gotta put in the work that you need to put in. Oh, I think we got this. Yes. Oh, and they fell. Yep, and the reason why I'm quitting the game before playing another match is that I think there may be some bugs with lingering. If you go to multiple fields in a string of matches, I think there may be some UI problems because the UI caches. Custom play. I'll show you the slog log real quick, and then I'll get back to work. Yeah, so I think there's some issues, and I got to test for that before I go back to doing it. So Slogbog is an interesting map because Be the wizard. Because the obstacles in this are actually, I'm no kidding. Oh, see this real quick and fly. Cool. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the raid. So this doesn't have any monsters in the metagame, but it does have log rides because this bog is actually an orc theme park. No joke. This is what orcs do for fun. Oop, that was cool. So you gotta watch out for the log riders. Oh, and I can't teleport. Strange. Must have broke that. Wizard usually can teleport, but I can't teleport anymore. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Oh, no, no. Oof. Oh! Got that one past him. Have fights break out. Yeah. Now, there's still something wrong. I'm not teleporting as easily as I should. So I'll have to look into that in playtesting. You know what's going to happen is that I'm going to open Unreal Editor, and I'm not going to have that problem anymore. The problem will just vanish, with my luck. So two other abilities that the wizard has. He's kind of more of a sort of a midfielder. He has support abilities too. He can throw up a wall in front of the... Oh, of course, no, I can't seem to do that in this level. No, this might be a problem with the level itself. I think there's maybe a trigger or an invisible collider that's preventing me from... let's find out. Let's do... I wonder if I can do this from here. Nope. Darn, I can't. There's a cheat to turn on the locus testing, but I can't seem to turn it on. All right. Yeah, builds it. Yeah. Well. But anyway, yeah, this is... so the levels look really cool. Thanks. Yeah, unit tests. Well, so I have gyms for that. Ah, he did an own goal. So I don't have unit tests, but I do have regression testing gyms. I have a ton of gyms actually. Some of them are one-on-one fights. Some of them are designed to be like testing. Whoop! Get out of the way! Testing abilities and oh yeah. Yep, bug discovered. All right, well, I can't... all right, gotta fly. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. You could have... So many awesome, talented developers you could have raided, and you chose mine. My stream to raid. So happy. So, all right. And again, been working on this in my free time for about 3 years. Well, actually 3.25 years now. And I hope to have it out early next year. Early, as in maybe Q1 or first quarter of next year is that I hope. Between then and now, I got quite a lot to do. Oh man, it's so hard without my abilities. Easy choice to make, very passionate. Take care. Yep, I'll see you again on your stream. And I got to use evil mode next time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, the ball went right through the log. I thought it was supposed to bounce off. That's another bug. Oh, go get it. Yeah, I don't see anyone else using their abilities very much either. Yeah, there's some it's got to be the map. All right, well that's enough of that. I gotta look at that real quick. It might take me a second to do. All right. So while I'm waiting for that to load up, so I made a list of my release roadmap tasks to do. Crash course of it. Steam page, store page is in review. Just need to get it approved. Hopefully in a couple of days that'll be approved. Need to record more gameplay footage, preferably footage that will not break like the one we just saw. And then create some new Twitch content. My intro is pretty old. It really needs to be updated. Need to update my website. And then we're going to do, I have a PR team helping me because I just don't have the time for it. Is going to help me post news and kind of spread the word that this game is going to be out next year. And I hope it'll work out really well. So you need at least 5,000 wish lists to even get noticed by Steam's algorithms. and I hope to get more than that, especially since this is a multiplayer game where most of the experience is player bit driven. So I'll do what I can, but in the end, the players are gonna really kind of be the chef's kiss or the icing on the cake, or even the meat and potatoes of the fun of the game. Yeah, yeah, skull right there. Yeah, the art was done by Meta 3D Studios. They are what are called a co-dev, where I retain their services and they make all the art. Well, most of the art. The art was 90%, 95% them. Um, Another 4% was asset store stuff, and the last 1% was me tweaking things. So I want to figure out what's going on with the abilities not working here. So let's do a very short, quick game. Skip that. Okay, I can't teleport. That's a good sign. So let me. So watch this. I'm gonna do a little destroy all the bots. And there, now it's just me. So that's one step. Next step, let's go. I want to see the locust. Oh, it's under the grass. Well, maybe that's not a problem. Maybe it is a problem. But there should be a little spheroid. I'm just not seeing it. Maybe the reason I can't use my abilities is because that sphere is... What if I move it like right... No. Alright, let's... what was his ability? Teleport? Can't activate ability. This will tell us what's going on. Is location reachable? Okay, so there are things that I can't cast to teleport because the location is unreachable. So let me check the most obvious thing first. If my game will ever let me... Oh, okay. Let's pause that. Pause that. Okay. Floor. Okay, that's correct. But is there something else blocking it? Landscape. Oh, maybe it's the landscape. What if I didn't block? Huh. Still not reachable, huh? Sure, not static obstruction. By object type. Wait a minute, am I... It's not excluding the actual ground, though. When you say to the charge of this game is not inclusive enough, I don't get it. What do you mean by inclusive? Also, I'm being charged? Alright, update. Okay, so first of all, the landscape should not have collision, because we have a floor for that. That should save a few cycles, but The other thing is, if I, excluding folks, what folks? If I free roam, okay, so it's still buried. So this is still buried. Why is it buried on the ground like that? So let's look at the floor. And my ground. All right, let's make this visible. Uh-oh, we got Mega Kitty. Oh, but I'm not where's the capture device? I want to see it. Every time, so I have another webcam for my cat, and every time she shows up, the webcam isn't working. Every time. Yep. Well, I still don't know what you mean by excluding folks. Oh, well, if we're lucky, my cat will hop on the cat tree, but come on, gotta get that video device to work. Say hi to my cat. If I just unplug it and plug it back in, maybe it'll work. I'm not getting a reading. Oh, did I not plug it? Missy, you're making me look bad in front of the rest of my viewers. Well, hopefully that'll work. Oh, I think we got it. Oh, yeah, we got the tail. Hey, Meg Kitty. No, just when I got you. Aw. Okay. Well, she is wandering in the room right now. We'll keep an eye on her. So yeah, the floor. I don't know how I feel about the floor being this high up. Oh wait, it was already low to begin with. Okay. What if I raise the floor to here, and then make it invisible? Because raising the floor affects other things, so I want to make sure I do this right. So free roam. Okay, now that looks better. So now I'm seeing the spheroid. And the feet look in the good spot. Ball looks in a good spot, even though it might be a bit low. Just a hair too low. Let's see. Ball starts. This up a little bit. And this. And this. Is there something about the game that is making anyone feel unwelcome? Alright, let's see if that fixes it. Yes, I think we got it. No comment. All right, got that working. Let's try the wall now. Oh, good. Wall's working. What the? Oh. Oh, that was nice. That was cool. I should do that more often. Nice little way to pass the ball to myself. Tornado works, so looks like we're in business now. So we'll say we fixed. Alright, fixed bug where slog bug was not letting heroes use their abilities. Okay, so back to Horus in the danger room. So we were working on the melee trails for Horus. And... oh, let me turn that off. I still like it better than the old one. So the question is, how do we only turn this on when he's actually swinging it? Although I have to admit, this is kind of cool seeing him run like this, but that's not really accurate. Hey, thanks for the follow. Good to have you here. Is it pronounced? I'm always bad at pronouncing. Is it Baybunner? Babunner? I'm just terrible at that. I'm sorry. But I want to give you the personal attention and gratitude. It's done. Okay, so how do we... Alright, so how do we make it only show when he's swinging? So, let's see. Let me look at the animation. Let's see. No, that was a notify for... No, maybe there's another animation we can look at. So we'll say weapons. Oh, here comes Mega Kitty. Hey, what is it, Missy? Okay, so Morningstar animations. So, wait a minute. What if... Oh, I know. The melee component should have events for me. Melee tracer. Yeah, I need to build some events for that. Melee weapon. Melee component, that's it. Is swinging. Yeah, that's what we want. We want an event for swinging, starting and ending swinging. So for that, we want a multicast delegate. And we want to get a visual. Oh, she's moving again. And we're back in business. This is my cat Mega Kitty, who I adopted over 10 years ago. Say hi to the audience, Missy. What do you think of that? Tom Millman, I hope you're watching this. That's Mega Kitty. Alright, so we need to make some new events for this. So we'll call it... let's see. Multicast. Yeah, one of these. No, Missy, you just got here. Here are some pets. You're such a Mega Kitty. Alright, so we want one of these. Ah. what was it, begin swing? Swing begin delegate. Oh, begin swing delegate. And for now, we don't need any other end swing component. Make new swinging. We're going to make new properties for that. And these will be blueprint assignable on begin gate. Wait, was it display name? On begin swing. And then we'll make one for end swing. Okay, and then here we go. Gotta be careful about searching in Visual Studio with the stream going. Sometimes the search text just disappears. I just want to see where the swing begins. Here we go. So I'm taking L2. Actually, I want this to be... yeah, begin swing. So begin swing, end swing. Wait, why am I not disabling the component tick? Oh, okay. Strange how I set it here, but reset it there. Anyway, so those are the events I think I need to get this working. So let me close the editor and recompile and bring it back. And get a better camera angle of Missy. She's purring quite loudly right now. Oops, what did I do wrong? Oh, broadcast. Oh no, where are you going? Come back. Aw. Oh, party's over. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for... maybe she'll come back. Alright, so now we can get these events on begin swing, on end swing. And then, for each of these, we will enable and disable... so we're going to turn off auto activate, and then here let's rename this to trail. Activate trail, and yeah, let's reset it. And then end swing, we deactivate the trail. Alright, so let's see if that worked. Oh. That was weird. Why would it do that? Maybe because it didn't auto-activate somehow? Maybe I reset it? Well, let's make sure we're doing this right. Oh, yeah, it's deactivating when it shouldn't, that's why. Oh, right, because the animation... Ah, okay, what I really need are events for the melee button being pressed and depressed. That's what I need. Okay. Because if I look in the animation, the cosmetic trail is persistent, but these are the actual. So, how am I going to solve that? Okay, so that's not going to work. How am I going to solve that? I would need maybe another anim notify track. Notify state. This might be what I want. Generic events by tag. And what tags? State. Generic events by tags. Did I write this? And notify state. Yeah, I did. I guess the text is just kind of clipped and yeah, like here. That's weird. Event begin tag. End tag. So I may need, is there any melee tags already I can use? Swing begin. Now I'm already using these. I might need new tags for that entirely. For cosmetic trail. Or another option, this cosmetic trail, which I already have, maybe I could have it do something. Like maybe I could have it enable Nagra emitter with a tag. I kind of like that better. Let me, let's see, did I change? Yeah, let me roll this back. That's trail. And let's not save that. So let me get rid of these, because this doesn't... Actually, let me get rid of what I added here, because that doesn't really apply. And I don't use it anywhere else. Alright, so let's go to notify trail. its F name. To enable existing emitters. Let's just call it that. Air Force is happening. Enter component star. Just missed Missy. She might be back though. So if I did this right, then the existing trail effect that makes the old trails appear and disappear should do the same for the new one. And we're about to test that. Okay, so trail should be not auto-activated, check. Now we go here, and, uh-oh, did I not make it blueprint visible? No, I did. Existing emitter tags. Yeah. We're gonna say trail. And then here, we're gonna add a tag called trail. And let's see what that does. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So verify that it worked. Or didn't. Oh, didn't find it. So, oh, character mesh. Oh, right. That's right. This is owned by the character, so I need to get the prop. Because that's the character. Where's the prop? Oh, is it this? Yeah, that's it. Alright, with this change, it should properly test the mesh. There we go. Fades out nicely, too. Okay, so we got that done. Now, the next step is to colorize the particles to be proper based on the team color. So let's go back to this one. We're going to make a copy of it. I think it was, yeah, number 1 in this. So now we'll plug in that trail. Make sure it still works. Okay, now let's edit this to have a color. And with that, how do we do, which property should we use for the color? What's the current one use? Trail color. Okay. Color mode. Where's the color set? Oh, that's it. Make linear color. So let's replace this with trail color. Oh, can't do that. Make linear color vector. So make vector from color, and then we will use let me copy this value. So 0, 0.79, 1. Trail color. Okay, let's see if that did the job. Nope. So I forgot, what's that trail color anyway? Oh, this should be white. Okay, that's white. It's still white. What? I forget how that changed. It's been a while since I worked with my own trails. Oh, that was in the... Oh, I have to set the parameter. Melee color calculation. All right. Oh, how to do that? Trail effects, trail info. Probably do it activating the component. Trail info, trail effects. Those colors have to do with the trail. Oh, melee. Okay. Oh, we got, I think Missy's back. All right, make kitty. So I'm trying to remember how the other melee instruments were colored, because it's been so long since I worked on that, and I don't remember how the staff got colored for Latunia, let's say. So I go to their animations. Actually, their weapons is what I need. Okay, so how did that assign the trail color? Trail effects. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's stored on the... Okay, alright, got it. Trail effects on the animation itself. But this one is using different ones. If I go back to Latunia... I don't know what happened to her model, but... Cosmetic trail... Okay, so trail color. So how did it ever work in the first place for Horus? He had core colors, but never had... Huh. Well, I guess he just used different parameters then. Okay. So... Action. Let's copy this one. Trail color. Okay, so that's part one of what we need to do to fix this. Set trail effects. think maybe this is the one I want to use. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Okay, this should make the color of the trail reflect the team color, if I did it right. Keeps hitting the triggers. That's the. Let me look at that real quick. I can hear it thundering against them. Let me look at the collider for this. That's one other thing I want to fix. Pawn trigger. Trace channel weapon. Ignore. So why is the weapon? Why am I getting a thunder sound whenever I hit a trigger? Right, so I'll get to that in a sec. So looks like my changes are working. So he's on the blue team. Get a kind of a blue trail there. It's hard to see with the blue background, but then the red, then you have the red trail. Alright, I want to save. Alright, so I think that is better than what we had before. And on top of that, we expanded our existing system to support the new way of creating trails. So that, call that a win. And with that, I better add some comments so I don't get tripped up later on wondering what the heck was going on. So we'll say, alright, what does this property mean? If the trail is managed by a single socket instead of a start and end socket, then those components must implement the tags in this list so that the Niagara components are enabled when the trail appears and disabled when the trail disappears. And this one I want to clean up just a hair because the text formatting. Really, it should be more like this. Okay. So that's good. Let's save all this. Except the I never change this, but it keeps thinking I do. Not going to change that. Horus upgraded. Horus Morningstar Trail VFX. Nope, almost done. I need to add a few more comments. compiles. And all these are going to go into... That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to be honest. I thought it was going to be like a 40 minute thing at best. But at least now we have the framework for upgrading the other weapons too. But man, that took a while. I want to look at that crunching thing I was talking about a minute ago. Marking that as done. Next one's going to be Latunia. Alright, so let's look in the melee component for hits. I think that the mace is hitting those triggers. Yeah, this. The triggers should have been ignored. That's the thing. What is it testing? Channel weapon. And it hit. What did it hit? Static mesh actor. Yeah, but which one? It could have been the floor, actually. That wouldn't be a big deal. Alright, let me try swinging away from the triggers. Okay, nothing. Nothing here. Oh yeah, getting it here. Wait a minute, maybe it's the text? Oh, it's a static mesh component, though. What's going on, Missy? Are you going in your tree? Well, you know what? That's a bit of a distraction. I'd rather work on the effects, so let's ignore that for now. And to do that, we're going to go back and open our project that has all of the different melee trails that we can choose from. And while we're doing that, let me go ahead and update the camera back to where Missy is. Live and direct, Missy. What do you think about that? Oh, that's the tightest zoom I can get? Oh well. Alright, so I need a trail for the staff. So we've already chosen these first two for the, well, we tried one of them on the Centaur and it didn't work out well, but I'll get back to that. I'll do that last. But we have some other trails here. So what would be a nice trail for a staff, a weapon that's used as a bow staff? There are a lot here to choose from. Let me slow this down a bit. This is a bit overwhelming. There we go. There yet. Yeah. So... yeah, just pause it. Okay. Just what would be good for a staff? So... first impression, something like this here. It's not very overwhelming. Ooh, what was this one? Oh, I should have used this one for the mace. Yeah, it might be a bit overwhelming though, but this one I kind of like. It's not very intrusive. What else we got? I don't know. This one, I don't know. Just don't know about this one. That one might be kind of busy. I'll try that one first. Some solid ones here. This one's not too shabby. Kind of like that one. Let me start taking some numbers down here. This one is 2. And what was that one I liked? What is this? Actually, the staff. No, I like these sparkles here because Latunia is actually her lore is that she's like a singer, a famous singer, rock star kind of orc. And so that's number 2, and this one is 30. So let's grab those. 30 and 2. I'm gonna try the 30 first. So, I gotta redo what I did before. So, let's see if I remember all the steps. Even though I just did this just now. It's got Latunia. Flute animations. Might be easier just to start with the particles. Oh, I didn't do any hit. Well, we'll keep the existing hit particle systems for now. I forgot to look at those, but they're probably fine. All right. Okay, that's good. Trail color. Oh, I just realized the show trail flag conflicts with my other change. Yeah, I'm gonna have to address that too. Let me set it up first. Let me set this up first, and then I'll address that problem. But I will be consistent though. I will go through here, hide the old trail first. Okay, so let's go to the weapon. We're gonna have to test. Oh, I think the forward. What was the rotation I did before? No. Yeah. I think that was it. Alright, so we got that. We need to add a name to it. I think we'll just call it Trail. And then we're going to update the animations again, starting with and I have to go through this whole list. Uh-oh. And we got a crash. Fortunately, I only lost a little bit of my work, but not much. This, let's see. Something is null here. Oh, because the owner is null, that's why. Mesh trail components. That should do it. So with this change, I not only fixed an earlier problem I found, but I should be able to resume working on the Bard. Trail and show trail should be true. Good. Let me go back to the montage real quick. Okay, make sure that change works. And also a footnote in that want to emphasize this. Because I don't know, I want to document it well for two reasons. One, for my benefit, and two, if someday the project grows to more than just me as a developer, then I want to make the learning curve as short as possible. Alright, so let's see, create trail. It's a new trail component on the weapon mesh. If is empty. Okay, just doing that for reference. Now back to this. Done with Horus. I think we still have. I think we're still set up here. Yeah, Magra and then the center trail. We gotta update the animations. So for each of these, we're going to first make sure it shows. Second, add trail to this. Okay, I think we've updated the animations. I think that was all I needed to do. Whoa. Oh, I got right the duration. I gotta do those things again. 99. Oh, what if he swings for over 99 seconds? I forgot about that. Yeah, let's be on the safe side. 9999, and here. Lifetime width. Man, width may need to change. Let's have a look. Oh, I forgot to disable it on start. So clearly that's way off. Rotation's not right, for starters. Yeah, let's fix that. So it's going that way. So it looks like it's in the red up direction. What was the rotation on the I'm not even sure this one counts. Oh, that was 90. Oh, I thought I set a rotation here. Let's do 90 first. Oh, that probably won't do it, but I'm going to try anyway. Wait, maybe that did do it. Hey, there you go. Okay, so now let's do the width now. We want the whole... Let's do... so that's centered here. And never mind about that arm. You didn't see this. You didn't see this really twisted, crazy arm. Let's increase it by another 50. Oh, that's almost beyond. I'll only shave off about 5 from there. He has a little struggle trying to keep up with the movement, though. I wonder if I missed any trails. Must be 1 or 2. Here's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or what if I'm... Oh. Yeah, I'm missing a couple. 3 delete me's. Swing, reel... I got them all. This doesn't look like... Yeah, what is with that? Which animation was that? I forgot the key to bring up the animation menu. Is that 4? No. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, it's in forward combo 1B. So that's where we are right now. This one. So this is where it's kind of messing up, and I don't know why. So that is set. Trail color set. Everything is proper. So what am I missing? Maybe a little trim that down a bit. Maybe trim this up a little bit. Because there have been issues with the with this anim notify states being too close to the edges of the animation. Maybe I need to change something else on the trail. maybe the trail just wasn't designed for that. Alright, let me set this back to 0.5. Let's try the other one. 10. I think it was. Yeah, that's the same problem. I'm almost kind of glad, actually, because I like the other one more. I think the problem is squarely in the emitter, or in the trail. What's the parent? Where's the parent? This is it. Yeah, something else I'm noticing. Okay. I wonder, what if I just restart the editor? Something about the animation, I think. Or, I don't know. It could be the animation, could be the emitter. But I think that is cool enough that I really want to try and figure this out. So, back to weapons, flute, animations. And that was the B, I think, was causing that. I think that was the one. Which frame are we on here? R. Yeah, because that one frees up at the end of this one. Let's make that one a bit more narrow. see if we solve that problem afterwards. And then, or maybe the problem is the opposite. Maybe we need the trail to be continuous throughout all the swings and never be interrupted, not once. Maybe that's the problem. Another possibility is maybe I don't want to reset the emitter. Okay, so we saw that happen. Okay, saw that happen. Let's try not resetting the emitter this time. Didn't fix it. Alright, I think the real problem is that the animations require us to start and stop the trail. And this is only going to be fixable by not using the anim notify states. We're going to have to go back to the original plan and have an event. The problem is we cannot use what we used before to trigger that event. So we need something else. Some other way to know that an uninterrupted key press has started melee attacks. So how do we do that? Yeah, so what we have, it's a hit, move or swing, because these are the actual, these swings are the damage detection. This is where damage is pulled and objects are damaged. So I need to know what is the trigger for all this. Let's go back to the melee flute. Sphere combo. Play rate. So let me go back to the melee component. No. Oh, that would be the ability, that's right. So we go to GA, Tunia, Flute. Use melee ability, that's it, that's what we want. So maybe we can use a gameplay tag instead. So let me change something here. See, ability, active weapon. Ability granted, active weapon. That's probably what I want. Okay, so go to the flute and let's remove the tag. We're not going to use this anymore. And then we're going to listen for the owner. My melee weapon. Maybe I should implement it here. Because I could use this for all of them. So, damage be registered. I want to listen for that. Let's see. What should I? Could do it in the tracer. Could do it in the weapon itself. I think it's merely more meant for the weapon. No, I can put it here. Make it more general. Team changes. And let me clean up some of these tabs here I don't need anymore. I think I will need this still. Shell component, probably not. Melee component here. Viewability system component. And then I forgot how to listen to tag changes. Oh, maybe just my character. Or pawn. Hero, pawn. How to listen for gameplay tags. That's it. Okay, so what is all this nonsense with gameplay tags and all that? Well, I'll explain in layman's terms how best I can. So this game uses gameplay tags, which are basically words, period delimited words that indicate state for an object. So, for example, when I'm using my weapon, I have a tag applied to my weapon or to my character called ability granted active weapon. And that's replicated to all the players, so all the players in the whole game on the network know that that tag is assigned to the hero, and that means that every player knows that they're using the weapon. So every player is going to turn on their animations and do other things. Ability system. Blueprint library. And the thing about tags is that they're pretty reliable. And this doesn't need parentheses here. But we do need the gameplay tags library. And what I've just done is make it so every weapon, whether it be a melee weapon or a ranged weapon, will now have a blueprint event that I can use to determine when the weapon is being used and use that to turn the trail on and off. And I'm hoping this will that will fix that problem we're seeing with the trail right now. So we're going to go back to here. Pause this. And we don't even need these anymore. Okay, so let's implement on weapon activated and on weapon deactivated. No, Missy. No, you have your whole life ahead of you. No, don't go. Don't do it, Missy. Aw. And there she goes. Alright, so now we'll set this. And with the reset, check this time. Oh yeah, that's better. Much better. Okay, this probably improves on the existing logic all outright. So now we can go to the animations and turn off all those and reset things to be back to how they were. So I can just turn the show trail flag off for them. So let me roll back, let me close. And we're gonna undo these animation changes. We're gonna go back here and we're gonna fix Horus to do the same thing. And then we will be in much better shape than before. So we're going to go back to the animations. That's the wrong one. And this is taking way longer than I expected. But that's because the system wasn't designed for handling a different flavor of rendering trails. Alright, so here we can just say show trail is off, because it's no longer being driven by the animations anymore. So we just show trail is off. Existing emitter tags should already be empty. Good. Show trail is off. No tags. Right. So we save those. And then this still looks good. Let's double check this still looks right. We still got to update the colors too, but we'll get to that. Okay, now let's go back to Horace and get him fixed up. So we go here, and get rid of this. And then we go to Horace's weapon. I can move these closer together. Here, and paste. Oh, wrong one. We want V2. I really need to move the the new one out of the out of its folder, because it's always confusing me. There we go. And then trail. I really should rename it on the other one too. Trail. Let's make sure horse still works. Oh, let me remove the tag from that. And make sure it's removed from flute. Alright. Make sure horse still works now. Looking good. Wait, not the colors. Colors aren't working. Okay. Alright, I know why. We gotta... When we update the team color, we gotta do it for the emitter too. Update. Set. Vector parameter. Trail color. But the value, that's a calculated value. That is a, let's see. Now let me fix this first. This needs to go now. Create a trail. These can go. that can go. And now, how do we do the calculations? Okay, that's right. We also do need to handle a updated appearance for team as well. And we'll get to that. Setting the color, I usually don't do this directly. This is usually built into other systems. I don't really publicly expose the ability to calculate a color. Let's have a cosmetic, let's see, trail color. Yeah, faction melee color calculation is what I want. And I think if I go back to the animations, let's go back to Horus. Weapon. I do that calculation embedded in here. Trail color. I need to do this, but I don't have a public function for doing this. Or if I did, I forgot what it is. Problem with doing everything yourself, sometimes you forget things. See, temporary. There we go. How did I do it here? Is this blueprinted? Yes. Trail effects. So this I want to keep. And this whole thing. We'll get to how we use it in a second. Trail of VFX. Alright, let me bring up the animation again. You just want this one. Trail color. Calculated color. Color class. Yeah, we do want to copy the whole thing. So what do we do with that? I don't think I can call that. Yeah, I can set members, but I can't do anything. I almost need a static function for this. Do I have cosmetic types? But I don't have a cosmetic statics library. This is probably a good reason to have one. So this is a plugin that I made. Here we go. Oh, cosmetic color calculation. Maybe. No, I'm static. Yeah, so this was a library designed to have in any of my games. And I have very few libraries like that because they are a real pain to maintain if you have across multiple projects. So we want a blueprint function library. think this is the format I want. Anytime, Visual Studio, anytime you're ready. There we go. Okay, this might be what I need to get going on changing the trail color. And this needs to be updated here. Oh, and I think that should be it. Oh, right. Four declarations. Save, oh, I didn't save the variable. Whoops. And where was it? Instigator and effect causer. Source object. And this is the trail component. And the instigator is the owner. And this would be the override. And this would be the effects component. Alright, let's see if that works. Won't clean it up just yet. Let's see. Yeah, that worked. It worked the first time. First try! Alright, so let's move this up. It'll clean up here. Keep it in lines. And that's self. And we can do the same thing with the flute. So let's look at any of the flute animations. But let me double check that this works first. White, red, and blue. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. As a bonus, we're not changing the color every frame, which is pretty nice. So we'll have a comment here. Update the melee trail color for the current team. Copy this. Okay, now we just need to copy the value from one of the animations. So let's do this one. Oh, perfect. Copy. Paste. And again, horse is good. Alright, now let's try Lutunia. Okay, I didn't wire the effects for color just yet, but it's good to see that we're still looking good. So now, now those colors are probably going to be a little harder to update, but I'll give it a shot. First we'll start by, let's see, trail. Let's make a copy of this. NS Flute Trail. Move it into her folder. Get to you in a minute. Make a new property for trail color. And there's only one emitter, so hopefully this won't be too bad. Ew. Not sure which of these is a color. I was a little concerned about that, but... Alright, Food Trail. So, let me see it again. What are the dependencies here? The color may have me defined in the emitter. 30. Yeah, I'm concerned about that. It's kind of more of a rainbow color. But it still has a blue tint on it. I don't know where that's coming from. So let me look at this. Stylized. It's 30. Oh, here it is. Well, great. 113. Let's remember that. Now I'm curious to see how it's going to look now. Oops. Okay, kind of dark. All right, that's really dark there. We're going to need to really amp that up. So, what we'll do is we'll go to here. And just the medicine for this, we're going to do a value shift of 1. And let's see if that makes it brighter. I don't know, it's kind of hard on the eyes, so, well, maybe not. I'm not really impressed with the red. Huh. Nah, boy, it sure looked better in its original form. And I think maybe some of the underlying components expected, orientation expected, were built for blue. I don't know what else to change though. I could do the other one, but I really have my heart set on this one because it looked good. Wait a minute. Alright, so that other texture, that rainbow texture, it shows better with blue. If we do red, it looks... It just looks so flat. Just so... Maybe that isn't the one I want to use after all. It just doesn't look good in red, I think. If I go back to the package... Was it 2? Let's make a second version and let's see how that looks. Here we go. This is green? Huh. Hey, whatever works. Okay. Let's try this one. Trim color. V2. And then we're going to turn off our color value shift. And let's see how that flies. Oh, that looks even worse. I know I changed it. Let me make sure I didn't use the wrong one. Because maybe I did. Oh no, I didn't. This is 2. It just doesn't look good. Okay, I'll do an alpha. I'll do a value shift one more time and see how it looks. But I'm not expecting much. No. Might as well go back to the first one. Let's just give it a bigger shift. I don't know. I'll keep working at this one. Maybe these aren't the shapes we want. But I'm afraid about solid. I'm afraid a solid shape will be way too strong. So I want to go on the weaker ones. So what I'd like is for, I don't know, maybe the tip of it to be, I don't know. Let me go back and look at Horus again. I don't know, maybe one more like a horse would work. What if I took his? I don't know how that would look. So we'll take Horus's. Let's get rid of this. And we will say hello again to Mega Kitty. We have a Mega Kitty in our midst. She's wondering why I'm still here. Oh, come back, Mega Kitty. What is it, Mega Kitty? Yeah, she thinks she wants me to start wrapping things up. All right, S, Morning Star Trail. I just want to see how it looks. Oop, wrong hero. Wow, actually, wait a minute. How can that look this? I'm missing something here. That all looks right. Maybe I'm using the wrong color? In the calculation? Faction melee color, yeah. So, if I go back to Horus... Yeah, it's richer. It's brighter. Yeah, so why is his different? Star Trail. Yeah, so if they're using the same trail, why does he have nice blue, brighter colors and Latunia doesn't? Yeah, I don't get it. Why would that be? Let me look at the parameters again. Maybe the parameters are what's wrong. 99.5, 100. Wait, style... Oh, what's this? Silenced 1. Oh, that explains that. Okay. Now when I actually do the 8 again, that was, what was that, V2? Flute V2. I had that wrong. That's what happened. So, Styling Essence 2. Alright, let's see how that looks. Okay, not much to write home about. Let's increase the value there. No, that doesn't look right. Let's put her back on the Horus Trail again. Oh, value. Yeah, it is a bit overpowering, but it has that nice glow on it. Maybe I could just reduce the value on this one. Maybe that's all I need to do. This negative value shift of 2.25. Cut this value down a bit. It's still kind of strong there. Alright, I'm going to go back to the, let's go back to the first one I was looking at, Food Trail, 30, and I had a value of 1. I don't know. Maybe I'll sleep on this. This isn't too bad, but the red just, I don't know. I'm just not sold on it. Maybe for a little more bright, but then that would still. Anyway, okay. So I think I'm going to save that for now. I'm going to keep working at it though. So save everything. Have a look at our source control here. I'll save all those. Wait, I changed melee weapon? We're going to add all of these. Okay, improvements to Latunia. Flute, weapon trail. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do now. It's getting pretty late for me, so I'm going to show you a brand new level that I just got yesterday. It's a reskin of one of the other fields that we've had that you haven't really seen much of. It is the Elder Forest. And then after that, I'm going to find us someone to raid off to. Right, Missy? Okay, this is called the Elder Forest. This is just been reskinned. This is kind of different from the other fields. This is kind of more of a enchanted forest, and the thing is, not everything in this universe in canon is all orc. This is kind of this actually it has other elements in it. This is a magical forest. And the heroes would come out of these two portals, and they duke it out. And here we have golems that fight with your team. This is a golem that's going to fight alongside your team, but his primary target is the other golem on the other side of the field. Here. So there's not many obstacles on this field on purpose. That's because they need room to fight. So yeah, you can kind of see some of the stylized. We try to go for kind of almost a Blizzard-ish kind of look and feel, kind of mystical. at the same time, there's going to be a lot of fighting. So this is what we got right now. I did an initial pass on it to make it playable. I got to do a couple other things with it, some map tests, map checks, optimization pass, things like that. But this is, again, that is all new, and that's one on my list of things to do. So I think as far as things to do, I want to continue working on the VFX, the heroes, the VFX reskins. So I got the new projectiles done, and I'm working on this now, the melee weapons. I want to have all this done tomorrow, and then after the weapons are done, I need to go through all the abilities for all of the heroes and update their VFX. Where are you going, Missy? Oh, Missy, you're going for my water. That's it. I need that water. It's mine. You can't have it. No, Missy, you can't have my water. No, Missy, you can't have it. Don't give me... No, stop trying to take my water, Missy. No. It's not yours, Missy. No. No, Missy, no. You can't have my water. You can't have my water. No, no, no. You can't have my... Get away. Get away from my water, Missy. You can't have it. Here, I can't get it. You can't get it from under the monitor, Missy. Alright, I'm going to raid us off and before Missy starts fighting me for my water even harder than she is right now. I think I found a good streamer who's on right now. Another game developer. Swashbuckling Fox. So we'll go ahead and raid off to him. So thanks everyone for coming in. This was a good stream, I think. And I hope to see you again soon. And because I may do a bonus stream later in the week. So again, thanks everyone for coming by, and I will see you later.